welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, son. I think we had these flip flop last year. These flip flop last year. All right, let's bring this guy back. All right, we good. Come back next week. Purdy, you hurt again. Wow.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as it was stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And it'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Riley. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards through the air and a first down. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. On 1st and 10, Riley firing quickly. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
He's more than 4 yards down the field. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, way down the field. Way down the field.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go now. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Defensively, here are the starters for Baltimore. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, number 1 versus number 1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a solid run down inside the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
To throw on 2nd down. Riley.
Oh, no. Oh, wow.
Incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target. It's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Leopard! Leopard! Here we go now. 3-19.
Back to throw. Riley. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down. Riley. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Eagles on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7.
Hurry up, here we go.
Operating from the gun. Riley out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, he'll have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Here we go now.
From the gun, Riley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one. And he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. A gain of 3, second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll say it's incomplete. A look now at the defensive starters for Philadelphia. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Now let's go.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. They'll look to set up his blockers. So a change of possession here on the punt.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Off the bootleg. Riley. Wide open receiver complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Riley hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he's standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Now let's go! Green!
On 3rd down, Riley. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And no return here. This was going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. And the Ravens taking the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive? Possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch him now, Barney. All right, here we go. Green, 39.
He's got his man on the crossing route. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Set, 3-19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here.
Good job, Will. Good job,
Will.
Will.
Take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
Again to Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Leopard.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Simmons, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Good job, Ananobi.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down.
Bomb.
He's going to
Try it. Let's 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 try it. Oh, good job. Bomb.
Down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll get it up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Don't matter. Titans are beating them boys up. Don't matter, Steelers, what you do.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, pick off! Oh, we had him amongst the brothers.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all.
Oh, wow. How did we not pick this off?
Lethargic, out
Wow.
of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Oh, wow. We had 3 dudes there. Oh, Hammer, we know you can't catch. Hey, get out of the way. Let number 52. And let Store catch it. That ain't your thing, Hammer. You come up and hammer people. Oh, wow, that's a clean pick, man. If you had some hands, that's a clean pick. Oh, wow. And then, hey, look at Store's trying to get it, but you in his way. And then, hey, look, Anunoby comes in. Hey, look, with his awareness and tries to, slide and pick it off. Oh, then Store hits it with his helmet. Oh, wow. Wow. All right.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Now let's go. 3-19.
They'll look to throw.
Good job, defense. Good job, defense.
Prior to the game, their ability to
When you get off the field.
chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues.
Good job, defense. Wow. There's nobody open. There's nobody open. There's nobody open. Good job, defense.
They have little chance of winning this one.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on the punt for Baltimore. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards.
Job, Hill.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
Run McCaffrey.
He'll be brought down just shy of 45.
Run McCaffrey.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Good job.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
My first mistake. I wanted to
Detroit! On first down.
Good job, good read.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down
Good read.
as he's inside
Good job,
the
Brennan.
40. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put
Good
into
job,
their
bro.
passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara.
Oh, look, oh, I see. Oh, no, he's down. Oh, these cheating rats. They try. Oh, wow. Hey, way to get a fortuitous bounce because he was down anyway. Oh, yeah, he's on his back. Yeah, he's on his back. Oh, wow, he got. Wow. Okay, all right.
Is going to hold on to the football.
Leopard! Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup
Shoulder
there as
strain,
that
all the
extends
floor.
this drive.
Okay, all right,
And the
all right,
flashy
all right.
plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
The offensive line, they're getting it done.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first
McCaffrey.
down. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. To throw on second down.
Oh, wow. That was, oh, I saw that. Wow, we were lucky. We saw it too late. Wow.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Eagles on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Riley.
Good job, Gibby.
And inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
You gave him a big, hey, look, a big mouthful of stiff arm. Get your tail off me.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
We got 3. 3 down. 3 down. We got 3. Let's go. All right, here we go. Green 39.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
The Eagles on third down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Riley.
Oh!
And this is
Oh, that guy almost picked it off. Okay, all right. Take your money. Take your money.
Coach told me a long time ago
Take
that
your money.
running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, though, give a lot of credit to the defense. They communicated well. You could hear them talking to each other on the field, and they reacted and knocked it away.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Now a play fake here on first down.
Good job, Store.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to put a screen soon.
Good job, Store.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Let's go! Blue Niners!
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Here we go now! 319! 319!
Ah,
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
good job.
And that is
Good job, way to get him off the spot.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
To get him off the
Definitely
spot.
frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A good return there, call it 13 yards. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead.
Hurry up, here we go!
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Riley. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Good job, Kamara.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go now! 319! 319!
She heard your vehicle.
A give. This is Kamara.
Oh, they're gonna call holding.
And able to break one
blocking
tackle, but
back.
then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Holding offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Oh, wow.
Here we go now! Green!
Carbs.
Off play action. Riley. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give them a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
A la Crosser. He sacked me on it. Wow. Okay. All right. He sacked me on it. He sacked me on it. We need to get some of this back. Get some of this back. We need to try to get some of this back.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Operating from the gun. Riley.
Good job,
He's
Titan.
got a man wide open, complete.
Take it to.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
What we got? We need 8.
The Eagles on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 8.
Set. Green 39.
Off the play fake. Riley.
Good job.
Wide open receiver.
Good job, Brennan, the rookie.
Inside the 15 before they
Job,
drop it. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Are you, you're not hot right? Well, maybe you are because you just took off all your gear. You.
This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Green 39.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. The Eagles on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Now a pitch out.
Good job.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
I was wondering where those were, baby.
A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Point after here coming up. Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Hurry up, here we go.
They begin with Henry, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman running with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. Yeah. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Browns who have the lead in the second quarter. Baker Mayfield with a couple of touchdown passes. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. The Bears looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. The Giants still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it again with Henry.
Oh, wow. How do you get out of that?
Raven first down, 15 yards here.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected.
Oh, wow.
But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think.
How did he get out of that? All right, there's a hole.
The boys were really quiet.
Oh, no, oh, wow, I guess. Oh, no, they ain't on here.
Just hang in there. Just one big carry away
that's why.
from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They're watching, I think, though. I don't know.
first down carry for Henry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll set up a throw. Powers past him in midfield. Left side, that's caught by
Oh,
Mitchell.
wow. How did
And
it?
well past midfield, just a yard or 2
the
shy
finish
of the
off the
40.
play.
That is first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender
you
on
right there,
him,
Johnny, on the
because he
spot,
usually
though.
knows where the ball is
That
before
throw's
the
got to be
defender
perfect.
does.
That throw has to be perfect. I like what I'm seeing, Anunoby.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Joe Cookie.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Set. Green 39.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right, here we go. 319.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Henry. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll drop the throw.
Oh, wow.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. In for the score. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use it because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Come from. Oh, what in the world was that? Cookie, they got you that time, Cookie. Oh, that was hell, you idiot.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Back to throw here. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, the guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw on 2nd down. Riley. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Let's go!
Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Good job, Kamara. Yep, that guy went with him. Clears out the whole middle. Good job.
The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Around the NFL, they've gone to the 3rd in Cleveland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Baker Mayfield, 2 touchdown passes to lead the way. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Riley. Bryant with a catch right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
Let's go! Green!
Off play action. Riley. He'll buy some time right. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
All right, man. No way. Hug.
Really on a roll here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. And with the play clock running low, Bill O'Brien's going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Running with Kamara. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Now Brown, after the made field goal, gets set for the kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Try and start this drive in the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Set! Green, 39!
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
This guy never come back. You know what? 'Cause our guys don't do that.
This
on that
quarterback
route.
now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Green 39. Green.
They'll look to throw here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
All right. Look, we've seen enough. We've seen enough.
Set. Blue landed. Blue.
Now back to throw. Shedding the tackle. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here is complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
Set. 319. 319.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
319.
They'll give it to him up the middle. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They're going to look to throw.
He's out of bounds.
It's caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th.
Oh, for a second, you can show proof. Why'd you even send him one? Jeez. Oh, man. Get this guy out of here.
Hey, guy, because that's the rule. How about that?
Really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now
He smelled his ass, man. That guy just, you know, he just
Smell him on. Whatever, man. Just playing football, guy.
Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
That's all we're doing, just playing football, man.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
get this offense in there.
Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they?
Good job, Mahomes.
Good blocking.
Good job, Bunk.
Hey, man, can I have permission to just leave, man? I don't want to hear that. Look at this guy. I don't want to hear that today, man.
Hey, well, you know what? You know how you can solve that? Just leave. How about that?
Well, no, I'm asking the commissioner. Will I get fined?
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again, and he'll get this.
Oh, he didn't
He ain't sitting there too. I don't know why you can't hear him talking. Hey man, look, count your blessings if you can't hear him talking.
Oh wow, that guy's on one, man. Oh, hold on. Oh, God dang it. Get out of that.
Good job, Mendoza. Gotta play better, guys. Gotta play better.
Yeah, I know.
Still suspect.
Hey, look. You got to play better, man, or else he'll quit and continue later.
He's really good. I don't even know why I deal with him, to be honest with you.
Hey, man, guess what? That's the one thing we have in common. We don't know why we deal with you either.
Mendoza, you gotta catch that, man. Oh, that was Richards. Richard, you know, you're a possessorist. That guy got some big arms. There you go.
All right, guys.
He's a big arm.
These Bucks have been kind of tough. We got to play them like they're a real team. Then we got Seattle next week.
Are they a fake team? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. Are they a fake team?
Oh, man, shut up, man. You find a way to cheat, man.
Call it what you want, Hobson.
Hey, why'd you quit yesterday? You know good
Hey
well.
man, because you know why? Hey man,
this
fuck
day.
you. Don't I stand up to no fucking 1 o'clock in the morning? I gotta go to church. Go to hell.
You're
Oh,
stupid.
you know what? Shut up.
Then.
Stop talking to. Stop talking to.
Now you gonna blame it on church.
Just stop talking to.
Now
Stop
you
talking
waste
to.
up another lie, man. You waste up another lie, man.
Good job, Mendoza. Good job,
Hey,
Mendoza.
God, don't strike him down right now.
Don't strike him down. I know.
So he's on the mic right now. Where did he get off at least?
Hey, look, don't strike him down.
Hey, waste up another lie, man. You become a notorious liar lately, dog.
Throw that. Good job. Where's throwing it
If he was
around?
winning, he'd be red-eyed and all. Lying fucker.
Yep.
Hey, you got to watch that guy right there. Number 90 is a problem.
And you know this man.
That's a silly guy.
Oh, that guy's funny, man. Hey, look, he listening. Hey, look, want me check? He listening.
Guys, let's go.
Oh, come on, man.
Get out the way now.
Well,
It's crying time again, oh baby.
oh God. Oh snap! Hit pause.
It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. And look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
I sent broadcasting to the wrong group. I sent it to the I sent it to the TJRS network. I'm joking. So we on the air? No, we're not on the air yet.
Very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Hey, Coach Ablina, was anything free out there today?
Let's get y'all 8. Ciao. Ciao.
Another run, this time McCaffrey.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Down there. It'll be a gain of 11, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Job, Mahoney Holmes. Job. Oh, man. All right. All right.
This will be
Good job.
play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Again, they run again.
You don't call this play a lot. I don't know why I'm calling it now.
25-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Oh, tight end Allah. See, that's why we don't call that play. You don't call that play. You don't call that play.
Window that they're in now. You got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball offense without timeouts than to stop them on.
Oh, y'all two, what are you two knuckleheads doing?
McCaffrey on the counter. He'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Oh, good job, good job, good job! Oh, well,
It's crying.
I see you, Ray. I got a woman. Well,
Oh, it's crying.
good to me.
Time again. Oh, baby.
I know the motherfucker sing for a 2-yard run, man.
They got know all the tunes during the regular season. They got A-Look. They don't know A-Look. He'll know no tunes during the playoffs.
Good job, Mendoza.
Got one thing about the interceptions he was throwing, though.
Oh no, he quit on those. He quit.
But he won't respect, though. He won't respect. Won't respect.
Hey man, he's the greatest commissioner of all time.
Oh, yeah, commissioner. I don't know about the coach, though.
Look at Alvin Kamara for this guy here. Wow, what a pickup!
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because
You know what, man? That's what I need to do, man. I need to see if I can afford a goddamn running back real quick.
That guy said it.
Crosser, good job, baby. Good job, Mahoney Holmes.
Hey, good job, Mahoney Holmes.
I mean, Crosser, you throw already.
Hey, look, good job, Mahoney Holmes. He must got one of them cheap touchdowns. You know, that's what he does.
Hey, everybody's supposed to cross. We better start counting.
Oh man.
Good job,
that
Mendoza.
guy. Hey man, look, I don't worry about that guy, man. He don't do nothing in the playoffs. He's the greatest greatest regular season coach we got.
Good job, guys.
Who was that running back that was here yesterday, man?
Oh, I probably signed him, man. You talking about Roach?
Yeah, you signed Roach?
Yeah, I had to, man, because I got 2 running backs hurt.
You signed Roach for real, man?
Yeah, I did. Right before the game.
And you knew you heard me talking about him yesterday, bitch.
No, I didn't. That guy. Well, first of all, he used to be on my team.
Well, it don't matter whose team he was on.
Well, you don't need a running back. You got one, right? You gave 2 first-round draft picks for him.
He get hurt, man.
Oh wow.
Oh,
And why, don't worry about your business, bitch. You stay out my huddle.
Well,
If you become a Super Bowl leading champion, world Super Bowl leading champion, you come talk. Cause in both leagues, you was in last place, pretty much.
that guy said he was in last place.
I got all your Super Bowls on one hand.
good job, guys.
All right, guys.
Good job. Good job. Nice to meet you in person, part 2.
Rules ain't in place because they realistic. A realistic game can't start over.
Wow. This guy is a problem. He's a problem, guys.
Who's in place to slow us
Don't
down?
like Zach. We
Hey,
don't
man.
like Zach.
Hey man, if you become too big of a problem, man, he'll finish the game tomorrow.
Tell you what, I wish you was gonna act like this with all that money I gave you. Boy, I tell you what, I would have rebuked on that. That's for sure. Ever since you got that money, you've been acting a dick. Let's go, guy.
They got knowing us, man.
Hey, no, he's not. He hears everything we saying.
Come on. You know, what good job! Jeez.